Well, again, a very interesting development by the cabinet. What the cabinet was done is that the Ministry of New and Renewable Energies proposal for the implementation of the PLI, or the Production Linked Incentive Scheme, is something that was approved by the Union Cabinet. I remember the Union Cabinet at this point of time actually has gone ahead and given an outlay for the scheme of close to 4,500 crore rupees, with which the scheme aims to achieve manufacturing capacity of over gigawatt scale as far as the high efficiency solar PV modules are concerned, or the photovoltaic modules are concerned. So what the cabinet has done is that the cabinet has gone ahead and approved the outlay, the initial outlay, a significant amount, a sum of almost 4,500 crore. Government hopes that India at this point of time can achieve significant scale as far as the production of PV or PV cells, that is the photovoltaic cells, are concerned. Now remember, the scheme is actually expected and estimated to create an additional 10,000 megawatt capacity of integrated solar PV manufacturing plants with an investment of over 17,000 crore rupees. Now what is the other important thing is that solar capacity addition at this point of time presently depends largely upon imported solar PV cells and modules, as the domestic manufacturing industry has limited operational capacity of solar PV cells and modules. Remember, the national program on high efficiency solar PV modules will reduce the dependence on, especially in a strategic sector like electricity. Now, Borosil Renewables, one of the largest players within the solar glass manufacturing, solar glass panel manufacturing space, said in an interview they hailed the scheme. They said it was very positive for the sector. They're still awaiting the fine print of the sector. They're still awaiting more details, and they believe that at this point of time, more details is something that will actually help them go ahead and give a significant amount of clarity as far as their shareholders and stakeholders are concerned. The key takeaways, they spoke to ET now. They said that the Indian manufacturers would be benefiting from the PLI move. The Chinese players, according to them, have been subsidized for quite some time, and they believe that there wasn't a level playing field for most of these companies. At this point of time, they believe that Indian manufacturers should be at par, and in fact, Indian manufacturers should be able to compete with them on the same scale. Also, what they're saying is that the scheme, most likely, according to Borosil Renewables, would be dependent on the content or the rising content of the domestic manufacturing process within the solar PV module. So depending on what is the cell content, what is the Indian domestic manufacturing content in the cell, within the glass panel, and within the complete product itself, is something they believe will actually lead to a graded PLI or a graded incentive that the government would be giving. They, at this point of time, believe that this is one step in the move. They believe that there needs to be a significant amount of balance that needs to be restored, and in terms of subsidies given by other countries, especially in terms of electricity, and the kind of push given by other countries to their domestic solar PV manufacturers, they believe this is a step in the right direction.